How's it going, everyone? Making a quick video or how-to on how to replace the blower motor on a W463 G-Wagon. I believe it should be the same from 2002 all the way up to 2018. So that's G500, G55, G550, and G63 should all be relatively the same. First thing we got to do is remove this lower panel right here. So we'll go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what happens. So we're going to need to remove a few Phillips screws. There's 3 at the top here, 1 down here. I believe there's 1 just at the back there. There may be some at the bottom. Kind of figuring this out as we go. I'm not sure if we need to remove the Phillips screws that hold in this net yet, but we'll see. All right, so once you got the 3 screws removed at the top here, and the 2 that are on that lower panel, this panel here, this should slide right out. Do be careful. There is like a vent here that slides into this piece. This is for like the foot heater, cooler. And this should just slide down and slide out. And this is what you're left with. I do have, mine probably looks a little bit different. There's some aftermarket radio wiring and stuff here that I need to eventually remove, but there's the blower motor. I'll get to it in a sec. At this point, the blower motor will be held in by 5, I believe they're T25 screws. Once you pop those out, you're gonna lower it and there'll be a connection from there. We'll go ahead and unplug it and then go from there. I'll show you that in a sec. All right, once you got those 5 screws out, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back here. This one's the hardest one because it's deep in the back, all the way back there. This should fall right out. From there, what you're gonna wanna do is, see if I can do this with one hand. Unplug the main harness. And there you go. And then from here, you're gonna wanna remove this module and basically install it into your new one. So remove this over from here, plug it into this one, and then everything's just in reverse order. So I'll catch you guys when I'm putting it back in. Once you got that back in, you got the rear plug plugged in, slide it back into place. Make sure you align these screws. Little note is that module should be towards the back. So gotta kind of finesse it in here. Just bend it ever so slightly. There you go. Make sure you don't pinch any wires or anything like that as you're cinching it back in there. And then boom, once it's in there, it's just reverse order. Put those 5 screws back in. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. Kind of overview. You have 3 Phillips screws. 1, 2, 3 there. 2 Phillips screws on this little bottom portion. There's 1 right there and 1 just back there. Once that slides off, there'll be another hidden Phillips screw for this top portion. What you're going to do is you're going to slide that down, pull it back. Be careful of that little air vent. And then you'll see the blower motor right there. It has 5 T20s. So there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one's all the way in the back. It's a little bit harder to get, so that one's gonna be the tricky one. You just drop it down from there, swap over your little module if the one you bought didn't have it, and everything's just reversed from there. I need to clean this car up a little bit. It's a little dirty, but I figured I'd make a quick little video on it. Couldn't find anything. Like I said, this should be the same for 2002 all the way up to 2018 G-Wagons. So that's 500, 55, 63, and 550. They all should have relatively the same one. So, all right, catch you guys next time.